Hello ladies and germs, welcome to another Someone is War video. Now it's not an educational one or anything like that. I saw a tier list on LD5s and I'm like, this guy's smoking pot. Not gonna say who, cause at the end of the day my opinion doesn't matter. I am a one trick sack LD5 sacker who is hard stuck P3 G1 whatever in RTA, and that's all I'm good for. I'm gonna make a tier list, an LD5 tier list on as a G1 Siege player, been playing for 12 years, who hates the meta. I'm gonna give my opinion. Disclaimer: if you think my opinion sucks, by all means, it probably does. I don't care. I really don't care. This game sucks. Buy my account, bro. Han. He's alright. There's too many counters to be honest. If anything, like if you don't got a good setup for him, I would just say he's like A tier. Akroma, probably like a last pick of like it can counter stuff, CC specifically and stuff, but like I don't know, she just stands there. I'll go in C tier. Trinity is godly cleave. Put her in S tier, please. Give me her. I've been begging for 12 years. I'm also doing specifically RTA. I mean I could mention like guild stuff and whatever, but my main stuff is like RTA. Zeraf, I want an S tier. Like if you have a setup for him, that guy just like snipes everything. I mean maybe the Gandalf's counter now, but hey, he does a lot of damage for how tanky that guy is. Julian is like pretty trash now. Like I don't know. His damage ain't that good compared to other stuff. I would put him in C as well. He's good in siege. Grogan, nah. I mean, his damage is pretty cool. He got some damage buffs over time, but he's also another C tier to me. His damage doesn't equate to his little buddy up here. Cadis, this guy's like I don't know, E tier. I'd probably put him in F tier, but he has some use like to set up like the debuffs and whatever. But if anything, CC in this meta is trash now. Is this guy named Sean? Sean B? Sean's okay. I'll put him in C. Good single target damage, but too many like buffers and stuff like that. Where a single target like that just not even good. Eludia, people probably hate him, but like he AoE strips and like defense break. Put him in maybe B tier. I don't know. I like Hagen counters, of course. His speed is trash. But like AoE strip, attack buff, and defense break. Like he's a good setup unit. Just gotta use him. Zeraf, I never had a problem with this guy. Like, if anything, like you could probably buff him if you want. Like, he is probably one of the most like single target sustainer damage unit. Like, he's pretty good all the way around. So he's not a technically broken unit. Definitely tough to deal with. But what is this? Jara? Jara? I would say Jara is pretty A tier. Kind of counters everything. You just need to protect that guy at all costs. It's like protect the president, you know? Like he has power, he has stuff like that, but you just gotta make sure he has his support. Archangels are like both of them by far. They are trash. They're tanky. They stand there. They can be annoying, but like ultimately, they're 2,000 damage each hit. What are they gonna do? You know, like compared to like Sean, who could probably do like a good like 7 to 11k damage go to. Like compared to that to these two, and like one stun, it's over for them. It's GG. Like honestly, just quit the game. What's her name again? E tier. I forgot her name. She's pretty irrelevant now. She can be annoying. I'll give it that, but just no one uses her. Laura, if her strip wasn't trash, she would probably be an A tier. Maybe I wouldn't even say SSS tier, but like I would say like B tier, A tier if she works. Good base speed, trash skill 3, but she's designed to go first technically, but it doesn't even work if her skill 3 doesn't work. Gianna, I don't know. People still hate on her. I guess it's because like I said, CC meta kind of fell off because you can just one turn snipe her and then control her or reset her. I would still put her in B tier. She has pretty good use, strip, stun, and damage. So Nikki, she does good damage, but no matter what, if you go against like a Chandra, Sonya, stuff like that, which is meta, and like if she gets reset by segment, I mean she just falls off after if she can't use her skills. But Nikki itself, attack buff and like good damage, damage comps. If you're running like bruisers and stuff like that, you probably don't want to use her. My comp types are just cleave. So, like I said, this tier list is probably trash. Not financial advice. Asima, CC, trash now. I don't care. Kraka sucks as well. Good defense break setup. The strip is not reliable. And aside from the defense break, that's really all she provides. She can be a good stunner if she's on despair, but usually that doesn't even happen because she doesn't strip. Jaeger is actually you see, I don't have a problem with him, but I know everyone else does. So I would put him in B tier. Good sustain, good damage, can't get stunned. Pretty good. Next on the list is a monkey. He's just another CC type of unit. High base speed, but like CC meta fell out. E tier. Ragdoll, people hate him, but like he's still pretty good if you got a good comp with him. I would put him in B tier. He's not that great as much anymore, but he still has some good uses in some teams. He counters me heavy, so I hate that guy. Dark Monkey, I would put him in probably B tier, maybe really close to A tier, but I'm gonna do B tier. Defense break and no removal buff, whatever, or can't anti cleanse, whatever. It's pretty good. The anti cleanse, I think, is like big in this meta because there are a lot of like cleanse units out there or even healers, sustainers. So this can initiate like a snipe. So I don't know. Both of these are freaking trash. They don't even deserve like a showcase. Like I wouldn't even use them in siege. Like they suck. Wo Young is a really good turn one speed threat, but you need other things to use her with. So if you probably have some good LD5s to pair her up, I'd say she's pretty B tier. Eh. When she was like top tier when it was Sonya meta with like sniping, so you have Sonya snipe something and then Wu Young snipe something, it's like it's over. But nowadays it kind of fell off. I would put out of the box, but I don't think it's in here. Shumar, the dark dog, the dark doggo would be a good pair with B tier right here. If anything, I think Shumar is fucking A tier, even S tier, because that guy is so stupidly strong. But I mean, there are counters to her, so him, I don't know. So I'll probably put it in A tier. Probably better than these LD5s. Woyoung, I would put in. Let's see. I'd put in A tier. Y'all hate it, but like the speed buff, the push up. The push up is wait, actually no, the push up does kind of suck. I'm gonna put it in B tier. The push up does suck. That's the only thing, but it's a good speed lead booster, and it does pretty good damage. Somewhat. It counters what is it? Counters Leica pretty well. So I forgot the name of this unit. I put it in C tier. It has its uses. Not really. It's good against anti-cleave. Or it's yeah, it's good against the anti-cleave teams. But other than that, it doesn't do much. Woonsa is freaking trash. I would actually, it's just a trash version of Triton. We all know how Triton works on like offense, but when it comes to defense, like you just get pooped on instantly. I'd put it at C tier along with his little bro. Osharian, I'm not even gonna use. Vero, I would put it in like D tier, but I'm not even gonna do it. It don't count. I remember Obabo used this unit. I forgot. She's strong with a good team. The reset is just an infinite turn cycle of CC. But like I did say, CC kind of fell off. But if you can actually like turn cycle strongly with her, it can work still. This Polar Queen, it just stands there along with the rest of these guys. It has its uses sometimes. It basically baits out the whole team. It wants a team to die, closely die, and then it will do damage. But at the same time, you can reset it during that time, and it just stands there for the time being. I would put in D tier. Against my Cleve team, this thing wrecks me. Pontos, uh, he can be annoying, but there's a lot of counters out there if you do like regular meta. I put in D to C tier. I put in D tier for now. It doesn't do much besides like the sustain, but that 2 turn of invincibility immunity can actually save your team for a good while and then ignite your team to do something else. Banana guy, probably like E tier. It does good damage if you can set it up, but there are way better. I'd rather use Sonya or something. Sylvia, Siege unit, don't even use it in RTA. Don't even try. The Bay is trash. It's also in the F tier. He does like poke damage unless you can do like an AoE defense break setup, which it is hard to do nowadays. So I wouldn't even try to use the Bay. The speed is too low. The damage kind of sucks as well. But skills itself actually are pretty interesting. It could do a little more, but it just doesn't do enough. Wedget, I do in C tier. Kind of fell off. First turn kind of fell off. It's mainly just CC and then snipe 1 turn unit. But if anything, Wedget would be like the first turn target. So he doesn't do much anymore. I don't want to say this unit's name. I'm not even going to get demonetized. If there's an ad, I don't collect revenue, so I'm sorry. I would probably do an F tier. Not even going to give it a reason. It just sucks. Segment, I would actually still put in B tier. The debuffs are really strong still, I would say. So if you have a good draft, then Segment initiates your team to do good things. Oberon, probably a D tier. 1 turn snipe, reset if it can survive. But other than that, it's just a 1-for-1 trade. It can be game changer, but usually it's not even worth it. Nyx, I hate with a passion. I for some reason see like Nyx outspeed my highest base unit. A tier. If you can do this with Ragdoll and then like a big tanky bruiser team with like Byung Chandra or something like that, but maybe other the units to brew Tian Lang. Sorry, honestly the team I'm saying right now kind of sucks. I think Nyx can be really good. That passive is annoying. Tian Lang, I hate with a passion. It's just very inconsistent. That's why I'm putting in an A tier. But the passive is still pretty strong. I say it's pretty good. This dude just, I mean, he's pretty good damage, but bro, this guy's getting sniped no matter what. It doesn't even matter. It don't do much. It really don't do much. I actually like to say if you're playing like, if you're stalling out, Blight Pony is actually a good sustain unit, and the glancing chances, like, it could ruin someone's day. It could ruin my day. It could ruin his day because it wouldn't even work sometimes. But I would put it in A tier. The kit itself is pretty strong. It's just RNG factor. So Viva Chill, I wish this unit had higher base speed. The like Sonya, Miha Wang, freaking Sekhmet, Ashir. What else? Triton, Wunsa, what is it? Younghan, Laura, Laura don't count. She kind of suck. But there's like so many base speed units out there that just outperforms Viva. Like sure, Viva can work with the right teams and stuff to like initiate snipes, but it sucks because like it will get counted against speed, especially Shumar and stuff like that. So I would not even say Viva's good. It could be annoying, sure, but I don't say it's good compared to, as long as you outspeed it, you win. And 113 base speed is not that high compared to other units. If you don't have any high base speed units, just do Ashir. Ashir is free. Alexandra, I would put in D tier. It does basically what every other unit does. It just stands there, do damage based on reflect or debuffs. It just plays turn 2, so not doing that. This unit freaking sucks. It does good damage, but it just dies really fast. F tier. Volantis, turn 2, really bad now. It kind of counts as like CC for me when you do turn 2. It can be annoying with like Tian Lang up there, but unless you just get hit with AoE and then counter with their AoE, basically Volantis is like a CC counter against CC, but no one runs CC anymore, so Volantis can't really do CC. This guy, he's okay. I'll put him B tier. He's good in bruiser, slow comms, but like you can get sniped as well. It's basically sniping meta. So sniping reset. Gelnir is annoying, but doesn't do anything. Really doesn't do anything besides his heal. So that this dude, unless he has a good setup, I would put an F tier as well. Doesn't do much. Siege is pretty good. These two are actually pretty just siege dominant, but that's it. Bella, rip. Lucifer. Lucifer in RTA, usually everyone just bans Leo or they will out tank because Leo Lucifer just doesn't do anything besides just take turn 1, and Lucifer usually itself is not a good damage dealer. I would put in B tier. It really needs like 5 LD5s that initiates cleave to do stuff well. But if you don't have that, him himself just doesn't do well with like Leo Lucy. But it sits in B tier. Beezle, he still doesn't have that instant turn upon reviving. He is also with B tier. I cut him a lot whenever he revives and he just dies, so he doesn't do much. For the video, do not buff him. I'm putting him in S tier. For the video, do not buff this guy. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of people are gonna hate me because he does need a buff, but I'm saying don't buff him because I don't want to deal with it. Narsha, it does good defense break setup, but it doesn't do enough damage, so it just dies, and it doesn't sustain itself well. I put in D tier, and I forgot this girl's name. Probably even worse because it's like CC. I put in E tier. It has the same purpose as Chungpong for me. Like the 2-turn silence is basically just the cooldown reset for me, and it has skill 2 strip. No, it doesn't have skill 2 strip. It has skill 2 defense break, poke damage, but Chungpong does AoE strip defense break. Not reliably, but it's the same setup. So Hanwol, is that this unit's name? F tier. Bad. You just need god tier setup in order to use him. Mookwal, why'd they nerf this guy? Like, he had skill 3 cleanse, which was like the strongest thing for me. But I never used him really. But now he just has immunity threat. Like, you can just snipe this dude. You can just strip everybody and then like reset. Like, he's fodder. Like, he's so bad. This guy is F and rip. Talisman, I would put in A tier. He bypasses like passives or def stuff, so, and he like self buff, attack buff and whatever. If he has a good team, he can actually just wipe a whole team. That's why you see in G1 plus, especially like G2, G3 cleaves, they have Talisman, and he actually is pretty strong. You just gotta use him pretty well. And most people don't like cleaving, or it's not their playstyle. For me, it is, so that's why I put him in A tier. He works if you can set him up right. But this dude is just like an Oberon or whatever. He's just a one and done type of unit, yeah, and then he just dies. Craig, I would put in A tier. If he had a 125 base speed and like 33 speed lead, like I'd put him in SSS tier. But like his base speed's too low, he gets outsped. His skill 3 is strong, but like other than that, I mean, yeah, you can buff this guy, please. I'd like it. No, but in reality, he's a strong unit, but there are counters to him because his base speed is low. Tanky. Gurga is freaking trash. Don't ever use this guy unless like they're picking a throw draft. Most of the times they don't do that anymore. Light whatever. I'd put in A tier. What's her name again? I forgot. Oh, check Obabo's video if you want to know her name. She has sustain, and she doesn't really die that much, and she has skill 2 revive to like use a dead unit's or skills, not passive, but with the right team with like bruisers, slow comps, you could probably make her work. I think the sustain is really strong. It's not Gyu, this is Doman. Doman is freaking trash. Like, once you set up the skill 4 or skill 3, it can the amount of times like it resisted that skill 3 and like it has a standard for 5 turns and look pretty, it just dies. And by the time you set up the skill 3 You have to wait 4 turns. This unit is dead in like 2. So I put an F tier. Maybe if it's on a good day, an E tier. But if you actually have Dolmen, you would know that she sucks. Unless they pick a very, very slow, no damage team, then it's like an instant ban. But other than that, like, it doesn't do anything. This unit fell off. Doesn't really do much. It doesn't do enough damage. Doesn't cycle really well. I'd put in E tier. Dorothy, same thing. I'd put in like E tier. A good day, D tier. It dies just instantly. So Dark Mage, it's part of the CC comps of what I mentioned. I'd put it in D tier. It can be annoying, but most of the times there's too many counters for it. One of these, his name is Jackson. One of the, I don't know. I actually don't know what these guys do, so I'm gonna put in Rip. I think they can be in like C, D, B tier maybe, but usually I just snipe them so they don't do anything for me. Uh, so I never seen them in action, and I don't care about their playstyle. But I wouldn't say they're OP strong in meta, but they can be a good niche pick at the end. Light Totemist, I would put in C tier if you have the turn cycle with like this polar queen and stuff like that, or like this unit is actually like the initiator to turn cycle for CC. So I did say CC fell off the meta, but if you can actually like have these units, it can actually like work. But most of the time, CC and their cooldowns, like by the time the enemy takes a turn, they have a passive to cleanse, heal, attack buff, boost, and by the time like you can't even CC in time or get your cooldowns in time. So these units could help fight around that. Oh, I forgot this girl's name. She's an F tier. She just provokes. That's it. She can be annoying, but she sucks. Benedict, I think. F tier. He if he works, he works, right? But most of the times he's gone by it before he can work. So, Maxi, I should say he's a B tier unit. He can he's a good speed lead and like he works with turn 1 with his speed lead. So I would say that's why he's in B tier. Not really A tier or anything. But if Craig had speed lead, bro, I don't know. Both of these, I forgot what units these are. Um, Not really relevant. They work again, but Veronica, I would do in E tier. The reset nowadays, most people can play Bruiser and stuff like. Well, the meta itself has Bruiser in it, so 1 turn reset won't do much compared to. It's not in the list, but Dark Aragon is SSS tier. It's not in this list. I don't see him. Dark Aragon does more than 1 turn reset. He does like 2 with. Does he push back? I don't know. Debuffs? I don't know. I just know Dark Aragon is strong. This one's another C tier unit or whatever. Where's Oberon? Wherever Oberon's at, this unit's at. Right there. 1 turn snipe? Maybe. That's it. This unit, I put in E tier. Doesn't do much, just sustain. Her, she does E tier too. Doesn't do much besides the skill. The annoyance, it's what it is. These units are annoying as well. I put in E tier. This unit I'd put in C tier. It can sustain and it has immunity and attack buff, which can ignite its other units with attack bar boost. So the main reason why I have it up here is because it can sustain itself and not die as fast as the other units, which makes it somewhat useful. So I put it up there. This unit will also be in C tier. The passive is strong, but it doesn't do as much as its other friend right here. It's just annoying. This is also Talisman. I'll put up there. This is I forgot where I put him, so I'll put him in Rip. Craig, that. I'm actually done. Okay, so aside from the what is it, the new collab of Dark Aragon and Light Argon. I don't even know who he does. Aside from that, Dark Argon would be SSS tier. It isn't my list. I like cleave. I hate anti-cleave units. That's why they're up there too. Um, take this with a grain of salt. I'm just a G1 player. So, name serious. I'll see you guys later. Just died.